Okay, so here we go. Bill Durand. This guy does not need any kind of introduction. He's kind of a celebrity in the prop making costume world. And I didn't know this when I was looking into it. He's from Seattle, which is pretty cool because he's a local guy. So these two books, Foamsmith and Foamsmith 2, are epic. They are a must-have, I believe, for anyone who is building costumes and getting into this. So quite a bit of things I have read and learned about from him in these books that I use for my kids. A little bit about Punch Props. It's a husband and wife team, so that's cool. They have this website that is very easy to navigate. They have a whole Punch Props Academy that you can go on there and learn all their different tutorials, learn different ways of making props. That's where these books are so cool, because the first one is kind of an overarching, you look at design, templating, fabrication of different props and costumes, finishing, painting, weathering. It has tons of info in it, tons of pro tips from Bill, which were great to see those. But here's the creme de creme, the French, whatever that word is, phrase. Anyway, this is the icing on the cake. Bing, America. Here's the icing on the cake. Foamsmith, the second book. This one is stellar because he takes two different basic props. This awesome sci-fi rifle and this super awesome medieval looking axe thing. And he goes step by step, very slow, very in-depth on how to build both those items. You can download the templates from his website and you can walk through him and walk through it with him. Can't walk through him, he's not a ghost, but you can walk through it with him and you can learn how to make these things, and it is going to make you better. It's made me better. It's going to make you better with your cosplaying, with your prop making. So Foamsmith, Foamsmith 2, these books are awesome. And last, but certainly not least, we have the Costume Making Guide. Okay, so I've watched a ton of her videos as well. She's very in-depth, very knowledgeable, very quirky. I love Benny, funny dude. Anyway, with them, she has a dog. Maybe that's what it is. But she does have a sidekick, Benny, who's awesome. She's probably not going to like being called a sidekick. I'm going to scratch this whole thing. He's great. They have several books. This is just one of them. I think there's like 4, 5, 6, something like that, books that they have. They're also great with inexpensive templates. I don't know if you've been to other cosplay websites or tutorial websites where you have to spend, more money than you probably want to just to download a template for them. It's really cheap. It's worth it. So with the Costume Making Guide, like all of them, there's a tool section, there's a safety section, but then she starts going into, which is awesome, how to make different things like bracers, breastplates, the pauldrons or shoulder armor. You can tell I don't know what I'm talking about.
Pauldron. Pauldron.
The shoulder armor, and towards the end of the book, which is sweet, she goes into building an axe and a sword. So super helpful, very knowledgeable, of course, and she's also a veteran that's been doing this for a really, really long time. She knows what she's talking about. So there you go. These are my maker cosplay books, foam smithing stuff. I'm throwing all my lap here because there's so many, and they're cool. There's 5, but you get the drift. Yeah, go check them out. I'll put all their links below.